Recording now. 3, 2, 1. Hey, today, welcome to the not the Goodfellas, is it? This is not Goodfellas. This is the Luigi Ess podcast. Today, my first guest of the Luigi Ess podcast is a student at Mount Doug, an athlete, and my daughter. Welcome, Hannah.
Thanks.
Hey, so today, Hannah, I wanted to talk about sports and sports at Mount Doug.
Okay.
So I was thinking, you've played some sports at Mount Doug, right?
Yeah, so this year and last year I played field hockey and soccer for a little bit, and this year I played field hockey and basketball.
Oh, nice.
So far.
So how'd field hockey go? What did you guys do there?
Field hockey was really good this year. We had a really great team. We made it to provincials, and we got 8th in the province.
8th in the province at provincials?
Yes.
And where were provincials
Provincials were in West Vancouver.
Oh, so you had to travel to Vancouver,
Yes.
ferries and all that stuff. How'd you guys get over there?
Took the ferry.
No, but I mean, like, did you take a bus or was it like...
Yeah, so we had to get parent drivers to bring us over. And yeah, we met up at a hotel in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Was that a good experience?
Yeah, it was very, very exhausting. We were up at 5:30 a.m. every day.
Oh, wow.
Playing 2 games, which is both an hour long.
Each game's an hour?
Each game an hour, 2 games every day, bed about 12 a.m. So
yeah,
it
right,
was,
because you guys were up
it was hard.
You guys were up misbehaving and...
Yeah, just like being in hotel rooms. We were in, so each hotel room had 4 girls. So in my hotel room, it was me, one of my friends, someone that I'm mutual friends with, and our captain.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds like fun. And how was the experience overall?
It was a good experience. I think that we'll probably make, if everything works out, we had some really good exchange students this year that really were an asset to the team. And if we get some good exchange students maybe again, we could make it to provincials next year.
So what grade are you in this year?
I'm in grade 10 this year.
And is field hockey still happening this year later, or is it done for this season?
Field hockey for school is done this year, but next year it'll be again in September to November.
Right, it starts right away, doesn't it? Yeah. So you're planning on playing next year as well?
Yeah.
And are you going to have the same exchange students that you had?
No, they go home. Most of them went home after this semester was over, and some of them stayed until the end.
So you're going to have kind of a fresh team.
Yeah.
Right, so you'll have to figure out the players and positions and stuff.
Yeah, we only had one player graduate this year, so it was pretty good.
Oh, that's good. So you're going to have lots of people that played already.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You had a pretty young team and did well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Yep.
That means all those players are going to be there, be stronger, better.
Yep.
You might do better than 8th.
And provincials is here the next year.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we're hosting.
Oh, nice.
So if we don't make provincials,
it'll suck.
Be kind of a noob.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, wow, sweet. So provincial will be here. Do you know where it's going to be? Like what field? UVic, probably, right?
Water Turf, yeah.
Oh, the Water Turf, right. Oh,
so Oak Bay and Mount Doug hosting provincials next year.
Nice. Oh, that's a great field, too. So lots of stands, nice, good quality field. So that'll be awesome. Was the field you played on in Vancouver about the same quality?
So there was 3 turfs in Vancouver. One was a Water Turf, which is the official field hockey turf. Mm-hmm. And then there was 3 other soccer turfs with like the rubber turf, and one of the turfs was so saturated with the rubber particles that it was like the ball was bouncing so much, and in field hockey the ball is not really supposed to bounce. And it was not
so
very
it wasn't
good.
Really good for playing.
No, we were slipping and sliding all over the place. It was pouring rain. It was not very good conditions.
Right. Was it like those pellets they put inside the turf?
Yeah, it was the little rubber pellets that they put on the soccer turfs.
Those were coming out?
They were like flying out of the air. They were like, we like dumped out our shoes.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, it was.
Well, UVic is better than that. They got 3.
They were a lot. They're a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you playing at the university in Vancouver? Or where were you?
No, it was kind of weird. It was like just a place. I don't really know.
No, just like some kind of a facility.
Like a sportsplex or something.
Yeah. Cool. So you played field hockey September, October at school.
Yeah.
And then did you do like a rec league or something?
Not yet. That hasn't started yet. It'll start again in April, and then
April.
for a
Okay.
spring league.
Okay, cool. And then, so you play basketball as well?
Yeah. Basketball ended yesterday.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Did you make provincials?
Nope. Not even close. We did not win a single game.
Oh, no.
And every game we were losing probably by 50 points.
Whoa.
It was really hard.
That is hard.
Yeah.
Especially from coming from like a pretty winning team in field hockey.
Yeah,
Right?
it was really hard because in field hockey, we couldn't beat Oak Bay or Cowichan. They have really high players. They're really good Team Canada, Team BC players.
In where?
For Oak Bay and Cowichan team.
Oh, like in basketball?
No, for field hockey.
Oh, okay,
And,
gotcha.
but the rest of the teams, we were undefeated.
Oh,
Other than those two teams.
right. Did you beat Cowichan or Oak Bay? Were you able to ever beat them?
No.
You couldn't.
No.
Was it close?
Our closest game against Oak Bay was like 2-0.
Yeah, that's pretty
and
good.
Closest game against Cowichan was 1-0.
So,
So pretty-
respectable.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about basketball a little bit.
Okay.
It's not good.
No.
So what's happening in basketball? Like, why hasn't it gelled? What's going on over there?
So we basically, none of the players on the team have ever played before.
Oh, okay.
We have 3 players that have played in the past, and the rest are either new to the school, so they haven't played ever before, or they're just like new to the sport. Like I've never played before, and I went to the practices, I tried,
Yeah. Well,
but it was like I've never played before. The coach thought that we were better than we actually were, put us in A pool when we should have been in B pool.
Yeah.
And then it was difficult.
Yeah, usually Mount Doug plays in A. Like I know when we were in rugby, we never won a game either when I played rugby for Mount Doug. But then we were able to, back in those days, and I don't know if it's the same now, the bottom team in A pool gets challenged by the top team in B.
This is how it works. So Mount Doug is AAA because of the amount of students that's at the school.
Right.
But we should have been AAA B pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I went to school there and I was playing rugby, we were like the worst team in A pool, basically.
Yeah.
And in those days, the top team in B could challenge you
Okay.
to like a game
Did you win?
and then get in A pool, and then we'd be put down to B next year.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the way it worked. But we beat them like 50 something to nothing. It was just that, even though we were like the worst team in A,
Yeah.
we could not have played in B pool. We were still too good for B pool,
Yeah.
And of course we played against schools like Oak Bay and Smoot and stuff where
And
they have a tradition there. It seems like it's just like different.
Well, I was talking to my coach, on my field hockey coach, and I was like, why is Oak Bay good every single year? And she's like, it's just the income. They have the financial support to train all day, every day, and lots of stuff like that. So they're just automatically better because they have the resources that sometimes kids going to public schools or
but they're probably like
it's
fundraising
the
on the
rich
side
area.
and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
A lot of the students on the field hockey Oak Bay team go to Canada Sports School, where one of your classes is literally training.
Oh.
Like that's like I think it's like half the time you're at school, half the time you are at Canada Sports School, which is just off of the Camosun campus.
Oh wow! So it's like part of their curriculum is to train.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You want to go to Oak Bay?
No, I think that Lambrick offers it, but I don't want to go to Lambrick.
No,
it's
just not your thing.
It's
Mount
not
Doug,
good.
Are you enjoying Mount Doug overall?
Yeah, I honestly, okay, so everyone that I'm sure this is like every school, but everyone at Mount Doug's always like, oh, it sucks, but Mount Doug is pretty darn good. It's a good school.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was a good school when I went there.
We have the challenge program, so we have a lot of smart students.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like a smart, good school. I like it.
Okay. So tell me a little more about basketball. I know this is not your favorite topic in the world, but What was your worst game?
Our worst, it could have been yesterday. We lost 75 to 20.
Oh, that's
But
painful.
I think against Parkland, which is
Are they good? Are they supposed to be good?
no.
Oh, you guys just didn't play well?
No, we played well.
Oh,
They were
okay.
they're a really aggressive team. It was
I
complicated.
hear the coach is aggressive, yelling at the girls all
Yep,
the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
aggressive coach. And I think our worst game was against Smootho. They have, out of the top 12 players in Victoria, they have 7 of them.
Oh.
And they're all in grade 9, so they're gonna get better.
Oh my gosh, that's
They're
ridiculous.
shooting threes like nobody's business. No one on my team can make a 3.
Can you even get to the basket from the 3-point line? Can you actually make the ball go that far?
Yes.
You guys are kind of little.
We're probably the shortest team in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was your worst.
And we only have 5 players, which is the amount of players
on the court.
you need to have on the court, so we have no subs.
No subs, so you guys get tired too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. What was your best game in basketball?
Against Parkland. So we
So
played them
you
twice.
lost? Oh,
So yesterday was our final game, and we had to play them again. But before that, we got actually, I think it was against Royal Bay. We got the most points, but we lost pretty bad.
Okay.
We got 25 points in that game, and that was our most points of the entire season.
Oh, okay, cool. So your last game against Parkland, it was the least spread between their points and your points. Is that why you say it's the best game?
The least game, the worst game.
The last game
so
was your worst game?
we played Parkland twice.
Uh-huh.
So the first time that we played them, we played really well, and it was the least spread. They didn't win by very much.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Then the second time we played Parkland was probably our worst game because they won by a lot more. However, we did get some more points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
But
I hear you got a couple points.
Yeah. I got 6 whole points in the whole season.
Nice. High five. I like it. 6 points. Well, that's 3 solid baskets.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
They were
considering
all-
you guys probably only scored 100 points the whole season.
Yeah.
Did you get 100?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So you're 5% of the total points of the team. That's something.
They were all free throws. So no layups.
Oh.
Because I can't get there. I'm too.
You
They
can't get
they
to the-
body check me by the time.
you can't get to
before
the
I can get to
basket.
the basket.
Well, that's.
If one player puts their hand up, I'm done. I can't make it
Well,
past.
how tall are you now?
I'm 5'2.5".
Ooh, you're getting tall.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, some of those girls are 5'10".
Oh, some of them are 6 foot. Like that. There was one girl on the Parkland team. She was so tall. I don't know how she was not a senior. That's a grade 10 girl. That's a junior team.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So what are your aspirations for the upcoming year in sport?
Next year I'm gonna play field hockey,
Field hockey for sure.
not basketball.
No.
No, probably not.
No.
And
Just too tough on. Was it just
it was
no
a
fun?
lot of. No, it wasn't fun.
What if you guys go down to B? Would you play? Make it
Probably
a little.
not.
No.
No.
You guys might not have a team then.
I don't. Well, I would be playing for senior then,
Right.
because I'll be in grade 11.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So yeah.
Yeah. So no basketball.
There's lots of grades. There's some grade 11s that play this year.
So probably no basketball. You're gonna play.
I might play soccer. So I'm gonna try it out this year, and if I like it this year, then I'll play it again.
When are the tryouts this year?
Later. It's more in the summer, spring.
So let's talk about Aikido as a sport, because it's a sport,
All right.
right? Are you okay with that?
Yeah. I just haven't done it in a while.
I know. How long did you do that for?
8 years.
8? Really?
Yeah.
Holy, that's amazing.
It was a long time. I did it from when I was 5 to to grade 9 when I was 14.
And where did you train?
Gordon
Aikido.
Head. Gordon. I don't know what it's called.
What dojo?
It was. I don't know.
Who's your sensei?
Sensei Raphael Wee.
Okay, so Raphael Wee, and it was Yushiba.
Oh, was it? I honestly don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Yushiba, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I
That
remember
was the
that.
picture of the guy that Sensei would bow to, right? Yushiba? Is it that how you say
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
I'm not even
yeah.
sure.
Okay, yeah.
And so you're there 8 years?
Yeah.
Wow. And you trained once a week?
Yeah.
Once a week. And did you practice outside of the dojo?
No.
No.
Well, not allowed.
No. Oh, you're not allowed.
No, you're not really.
Oh, I didn't know
Unless you get in like a real fight, you should never use your Aikido.
that. Okay. So even if we like, if you were showing me moves, is that not really supposed to be allowed? Like if you're
I would never actually use my Aikido on you.
Right.
Because it would genuinely hurt you.
Oh yeah, you've taken me down before.
Yeah.
You've taken my knees out big time.
Like, and that's not even an Aikido move. That's just a strategy.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, hit your knees, you're down. Like,
Right. So, 8 years of Aikido, you progressed through the belts.
Yeah,
What's
I
that
got
called?
to brown belt.
Grading?
Yeah, so it goes white. That's everybody starts at white.
Yeah.
Unless you've done Aikido in the past, and then you could like
you could test.
But everyone starts at white. It goes white, yellow, green. But some people skip green if they're older in age.
Okay.
I was like 6 though, so I got green.
Yeah.
Green, orange, red, blue with 1 stripe, blue with 2 stripes, blue with 3 stripes, brown. So I got to brown.
So you got to
Yeah.
And then brown is like quite a few stripes after brown before you go to black.
There's 3 stripes again, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's 4 stripes on brown. They'd be gold stripes, and then you just like sew them on your belt already.
Right.
And then you go to black, and you have to do 4 stripes on black, and then you have to go through like the biggest testing to get your black hakama. I think that's what it's called.
Oh.
And that's like
the black,
where
like the black pants to get out of your regular gi.
Yeah.
Right. That takes a lot of time though, I guess. A lot of commitment.
Yeah,
to get
it would take probably like 10 more years.
Oh.
Well,
So you could get the brown all the way up to brown in like 8 years or less.
say you did Aikido more than once a week, you could do it quicker, I think, but
But then to get up to black, it takes at least another as long as it takes to get to brown.
Yeah, and sensei tells you when you are ready to be tested. You don't get to choose.
Oh.
He like when he thinks you're ready, he will give you the like slip and say, well, you can be tested if you like to get another belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So this coming year, you're gonna try soccer in this semester.
Yes.
And then in grade 11, you're gonna do field hockey again.
Hockey.
Are we gonna play field hockey before school starts again?
Yeah,
like
in the spring, April.
So you'll do spring league.
Yes.
And your coach will be.
No idea.
Oh.
It's
Who
so
was your coach last year?
my coach last year was Shibby Claire.
Right, and you don't know if she's gonna coach it.
Is that her last name?
Well, Shibby. We all know her as
Okay,
Shibby.
we
right?
know her as Shibby.
So you're not sure if she's gonna coach.
You get to request coaches, but you are assigned a coach.
Oh, I see. Right.
So you request people and you request a coach. So I requested my friend Caitlin. Caitlin requested her friend Julia, and then we make a chain. So everybody requests Julia, and then if you request that person, you get that person. So now we're all officially on a team. So we don't know, but
you try
we
to.
know.
Yeah.
Because also their friends are like so my friends' parents are all on the board, so they always put us in a team together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So spring league, soccer,
Mm-hmm.
and then field hockey again in school next year.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, don't think so.
Are we gonna do any hiking?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. What do you think?
West Coast Trail?
Should we try it?
I think so.
Maybe Wandafika Trail to start, like a 3-day hike or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something short, right? Because
Yeah.
West Coast Trail, like, I think you could do it in 5
Can
days.
you run it?
People do. I would. Like, I can't. I can't run from here
Can
to
you
the end of
bike
the
it?
driveway. No, you cannot bike it.
Are you not allowed, or
You
can't?
cannot physically bike it, and I'm sure you're not allowed.
Oh.
I've heard of people running it because it's only like, not only, it's treacherous, but it's like 70, 80 kilometers, something like that. I'm not even sure, so someone would have to fact check me on that. But I've heard of people running the whole thing like on a marathon style. But why would you want to do that? People hike the Grand Canyon from rim to rim to rim nonstop. When Mom and
yeah.
like when Tanya and I were there, we hiked it down in a day, camped a day, out in a day. But people walk from rim to rim to rim all day, all night through the night. That's stupid. It doesn't make
Just to
sense
see how
to
many
me.
times
I
you
think
can
you
do
just no. I think
like-
it's people want to try and do rim to rim in
in a
24
day.
hours. And that'd be the same thing with running the West Coast Trail. Like, you do it in a day, running it. Great, you did it. You're amazing, but you didn't get to look around.
Right.
Like, I think you can hike it in 5 days, but I think you'd want to take a week. So maybe, like, in the middle, you just camp one day and you don't go anywhere. You just hang out at the beach and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. But I think Juan de Fuca would be better.
Where is the West Coast Trail?
Where is it?
Yeah.
It starts at Port Renfrew in the south.
Oh.
And ends in Banfield in the north.
Where's Banfield? Is it on the island?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. It's just 70 kilometers along the west coast of the island. Just, it's when you look at Vancouver Island, it's a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you look at the island, it's such a small piece of the island because our island's really big. People don't realize how big Vancouver Island is. I mean, it's like
I don't think I even really realize it. Like, we don't have very many people here. So, like, it doesn't feel big.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a big city, so people don't think it's big.
Yeah.
But when you look at the size, like, when you look at a map, you can see it.
It's huge.
Like, when you look at a map and you look at, like, Hawaii, you can barely see it.
Well, we've driven up to Courtney Comox quite a few times, right? Mount Washington, stuff like that.
And that's not far at all. And it takes, like,
3 hours?
4.
Well, yeah.
Okay, when I go with youth group, it takes 4 hours.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
So in our car, we could probably do it in 3 and a bit, 3.5, something like that, I think. But
we don't even go up the mountain.
No, I know. But I think to get to the north tip of the island, it's at least 8 hours.
Yeah, I think Keelan did it.
Yeah. It's a long way.
I feel like it took
her
her longer than 8 hours.
So if you're driving at full speed, like 100 kilometers an hour for
which
8
you're not.
hours, which you're not. But let's just say you're driving at 100 kilometers an hour, 8 hours. That's a long way. You can hike the West Coast Trail in 5 days. It's like nothing compared to what the island is. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, this has been pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think this is the most we've talked in like...
No.
No, we talk all the time.
In the car.
In the car,
In school, when you drive me.
Yeah. You don't talk to me on the way to school.
Because you always, like, annoy me.
Yeah, well...
Because I'm like, shut up.
Because I'm always coughing on you.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Cover your mouth.
Okay, we're going to run out of film here. Thanks so much for being my first actual real guest on the Luigi Ess podcast show.
Yeah.
Okay,
No problem.
do it again.
Yeah.
Thanks. Cheers.